Let's see if anybody comes back. But apparently my internet sucks. Hi, Marsha. Yeah, I don't know how you refresh it without having to start a new stream, unless I had to refresh my internet. Let's see. Well, hi guys. I appreciate that, and I couldn't say anything on Facebook because of Don's family, so I haven't been able to put it on Facebook at all. I agree, Marsha. I totally agree. If you're back, tell me who's back. Hi, Ella. I haven't got to watch any of your videos either. I feel so bad. Hi, Shar. Oh. But anyway, so we got the phone call today that they can't get him in until the 26th of March. That's 2 weeks from now. There's no way that I could personally take care of him and all 4 children. So they're working with me to try to get him placed somewhere else for 2 weeks, which I have no idea how much it's going to cost us later. And I guess I really don't care. As long as he's safe, as long as he stops, as long as he's here to be with his kids. And that's the most important thing. I know he's tried to stop before. And hi. I know he's tried to stop before, but I'm 100% behind him. I'm going to support him the best way I can because I love him and he's the father of my children. So whatever we have to do to get him into treatment, and don't get me wrong, I have not let him go. Yeah, me too, Teresa, me too. I did tell him what happened and what he did and how many days he was under and how many days I didn't get to talk to him, and reminded him of, if you do this again, you won't be here for your children. If you go back to drinking, you won't be here to be with me or your children. Because you almost died. I mean, literally, you would have been gone. So tomorrow is a meeting at the other VA hospital to see if they can put him in like a physical therapy a wing at the VA to see if they'll keep him for those couple weeks, because he was down for so long. I mean, 9 days. Can you imagine laying in a bed for 9 days and not talking, not being awake, functioning or anything? He literally, when he woke up, couldn't move his hands. Not only did he have IVs of both sides, with multiple drugs in each, he couldn't physically move his arms when he woke up. Like, he could get it like up just barely, but he wanted to itch his nose so badly because he had that um, because he had the intubation tubes in his mouth for so long, and he's got a beard and everything else. They were matted and they were rough, and they had stuff and drool in them. And oh my god, it was horrible. But he wanted to itch his nose and couldn't because he couldn't even physically bring his hands up to his face. So anyway, they hopefully put him into physical therapy so they can help him regain his strength back before he goes to treatment, because he has to be able to walk, he has to be able to do stairs, he has to be able to feed himself and all that kind of stuff. And he can do that, but he gets weak. He's not all there yet. Yep. Back in the old days, they didn't believe in divorce. And I mean, I've been divorced twice, so don't get me wrong, and we're not married, but I have 4 children with him, and I'm not going anywhere, sticking by his side because I love him, and that's, you know, um, that's who I am. So, and he teases me about my yarn and about my crochet. Gotta have a man that teases you about that kind of stuff, right? So, anyway, if you continue to pray if you do that, or well wishes, that works for me too. But that's a little bit why I've been gone and just been absent, and had big plans to get so many things done, and I I mean, I don't even know how many days it's been, like almost 3 weeks now. That time just flew by. I'd go to the hospital, my parents would come here, I'd get home, I'd take care of the kids, and then oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. That that's rough. Yeah. Um yeah. No, I got it. um Yeah, if I had the strength to yell at him, I probably would, because he got to the point, honestly, guys, that he couldn't make it 8 hours without drinking, and I had no idea. I didn't know that he was drinking before he went to work. And that broke my heart. I really thought that he was getting through it and that he just drank when he came home, and that was it. But we don't always see everything, or we choose not to see everything. And I was so tired with the kids, 4 of them, it just wears you out. But so yeah, I come home, I sleep, I go to the hospital, I come home, I play with the kids, do some laundry. Yeah. But I tell you what, if I didn't have my parents, he'd be up in that hospital all by himself, because I don't know what I'd do with them. And we haven't taken the kids up there because I don't want them to remember this. And they know dad's gone, but they know he's with the doctor and he'll be back. So, and by the grace of God, they have not really asked. So I'm thankful for that. Somebody's watching over me. And I'm still me. I still have my smile at the end of the day. I still talk to people. I still say hi in the hospital in the hospital. Hi, Deb. Hi. Hi, Rel. Hi. I didn't even see you come in. Sorry. Yeah, Teresa, I mean, you have to have that person. I mean, there's always a person out there like that. I love when Ella talks about Devin. I mean, you can just tell that she's absolutely in love with him, and that's the love that I believe I have with Don. I mean, we have it. It's there. So, oh yeah, I was buffering. I'm sorry. It's been if you watched the first part of my other one, that was all yarny goodness and finished objects and stuff. But oh, here, there's a sheep. I know you do, Ella, and I just love the way you smile when you talk about him. I really do. But I was just updating everybody, Rel, on my situation for the last couple weeks, and that Don made a decision to go into treatment and to detox, and so it's been a ride. It's been a ride. Yeah, don't you just love how her face just lights up when she talks about him? I just love it. It's just that's the way love is supposed to be. And yeah. So when Donnie and I met, we sang Patsy I'm gonna get it wrong again. Crazy by Patsy Cline, and It's Only Make Believe by Conway Twitty. And that was it. That was the two songs that put us together. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming on. And if you haven't already, go join the make along for your favorite musical. You can make anything. There will be prizes, and I know that Terry has got a Wizard of Oz one, which I have to go watch her videos now that I can have some time. I'm gonna go watch her videos and update that. And I think Ella, you're making something. If you're still on here, I can't tell. Yeah. So, but yeah, so if you're not into that, go join the Facebook group. It's under Ooh Ah Crochet. I'm spacing, sorry. I'm trying to read the chat at the same time. You have until April 1st. I know it's only a couple weeks away, but after that, I have plans. Well, you can make anything you want, Dana. After that make along is done, I have plans for amigurumi, 1980s cartoons amigurumi. Because who doesn't love Strawberry Shortcake, My Little Pony, Smurfs? Can you tell how old I am? Yeah, I'm pretty old. Well, I feel old. But they've come back. Oh, and Care Bears too. Care Bears too. Yeah, I love Rent. I love that movie. And they did that live, and I was just it's okay. How are you feeling, Dana? Oh, Muppet Babies! I love the Muppet Babies too. They came out with a new Muppet Baby. Have you seen that? Oh. What about what? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you do. I have not. So, funny story. The only thing I've been able to crochet up in the hospital is pot holder handles. For those of you that don't know what that is, you'll have to go look it up. But I didn't bring any because I didn't want to make it an X-rated video. But anyway, I'm going to try to make a bunch of those to sell so I can get some money set aside for April Fool's Day maybe, and sell them as April Fool's Day jokes. So I'm gonna add the little blue parts to them too, and make them even funnier. But I made them during Christmas time, and I put one picture on Facebook, and I sold 30 of them within a week. And they don't take very long to make. So oh, Alf, maybe, or Al. Okay, Marsha. Alf, yes. My parents might still have the puppets. I think they sold the little hand puppet of Alf, maybe at Burger King way back then. They might still have that. Hi, Laughing Cat. So anyway, that's my next one. I think it's going to be amigurumi because that's, a good chunk of what I do. And I'm sorry some of you guys don't do amigurumi. We'll think of something next. Oh, and I did. If you guys have Ruko, do you guys have the Ruko's, like the stick or the program Ruko? If you download Pluto on the Ruko system, you can watch Little Shop of Horrors. It's on there right now. Ella, in case you want to go watch it. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't see Nicole's Care Bear. Don't Care Care Bear. Was it on a video of hers? Oh, I'm gonna have to look. What's the name? Giraffe Creations. Okay, I'll have to go look. I did make 4 Care Bears like the year before. But then I felt really bad. Like copyright and stuff. I felt really bad about the copyright because I bought the pattern for the book off of the internet, and on that pattern I cannot find a page. It was like 15, 20 pages long. I couldn't find a page with a copyright date, which makes me think that whoever I bought it from just copied it out of the original book and made it into a digital file. So I didn't know. It was 2-3 years ago that I bought the download online. I'm sure some of you have done that. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the only one, but I was like, oh, a Care Bear. Somebody asked me to make a Care Bear, so I bought the pattern, and I just thought, okay. But I think you could take Valerie's bear pattern and totally make it into a Care Bear. If I put the head down a little further, put something on its belly. So you could do it in the Bernat blanket yarn and put something on its belly, just like with the cross stitch fabric or with a felt, or crocheting it. I like to crochet versus sewing felt on, but you could turn any bear into a Care Bear. I would feel less like I would be in trouble for copyright. But I want to make a naughty Care Bear. I'm sure that's what the other one is, but Darab Creations. Yeah, I'll have to go look that up. So what are you guys all working on tonight? Yeah, I thought about that. An F-bomb Care Bear. Why not? I have not heard from Angelia. Of course, I haven't been around, so. Rel, have you heard from her? Teresa, that's the same age as my mom. She just celebrated her 57th. Or no, yeah, 57th. Yep, just we're 20 years apart. Oh, yeah. She hasn't done any videos lately. I like doing granny squares. Let's see. I have a fascination with Bernat blanket yarn, apparently. This is my giant granny square for a blanket. And it's got, I personalized it with a name on it. So that was for a commission. She hasn't picked it up yet. But I love that blanket yarn. It's easy, and like Rel always says, you know, the bigger the yarn, the faster it goes. And I don't like working with the small yarn. But like this one, this was a small, that small, the baby yarn even, that had me, had me a little bit frustrated. I think if I made it, it would be huge if you used it in regular worsted weight. It would probably be twice that big. Yeah, I agree, Rel. My hands just don't want to use the tiny hooks. And it's not like I don't have plenty of them. Oh, this is what my mommy made me. Can you see it? It says I'm a naughty hooker. That circuit machine you were talking about, I can't remember who said that. Yep, she put that on there. I don't know what the other one says. Let's see. Oh, and then she made me this one too. The circuit, yeah. So if you, and I found these cups at Savers, just a thrift hand store here, for 25 cents each. I'm like, Mom, can you put something on these? And she sure did. Teresa, so what I did was I did a single, or I did you could do a single crochet or a half double crochet. And then I did surface crochet. So I made a panel, however long I wanted it. And then I did surface crochet with the name. There's lots of YouTube videos out there of how to do surface crochet. Otherwise, you could crochet the name in it, which is like a corner to corner or a graphghan if you wanted to do a graphghan. But the best way to add, do surface crochet is either a single crochet or a half double. Teresa, I have my group, the Ooh Ah Crochet group. I also have, I'm in Ella's, Randy's, Terry's, Angelia's. Teresa, I would go to YouTube and just look up surface crochet. I think Repeat Crafter Me did one that actually said Ella on it. So you could look up that. You basically have the yarn behind your project and you stick your hook through, pull it through, and go into your next stitch. It's like cursive. Like if you're a good cursive writer, you can do surface crochet. Yeah. Yeah, I did see all those too. Yep. Someday I'll make a granny square blanket like out of regular yarn, not the Bernat blanket yarn. But oops, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Has anybody tried the pooling yarn yet for the Bernat blanket? Well, you could do it. It just takes some finagling, I guess. Well, anyway, guys, I better go probably get off here. I appreciate you listening to me. I appreciate you. For those of you that turned into both lives, that turned into two. Appreciate the prayers. And like I said, if you're not in the Make Along yet, join the Facebook group. Either Randy or I can put you in there. And then add your pictures as soon as you're done. And I will try to catch up on some videos here soon. If you have any questions, you can always find me on Facebook. I'm under Amber Joy Barnes. Ooh, ah. For those of you that haven't watched my first video, in our family, when we're giving hugs, we always say ooh, ah. We just real big bear hug and say ooh, ah. That's where the name came from, because dedicated to my grandma who passed away a couple of years ago. So, all right, you guys be safe. All right, Teresa, I'll look for you. Be safe. Hopefully nobody's in a flood zone like we might be soon with the rain coming. They can definitely take the snow too if they want. But thanks for joining me on my first live. We'll not do so much personal next time, hopefully. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. It ends April 1st, Dana. Hi, Angela. Sorry, we're just wrapping up, but all right, guys. We'll talk to you later.